Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of ICY. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we look... Yeah, let's go over there. Is that the hut? That guy? Because there's... Like, this is the ancient city that the leader of... Oh! Okay, so what exactly happened? I'd better find shelter before it strikes. I'm guessing there's a bit of text missing. Yeah, there are some typos in this game, and... yeah, the game is still not, I mean, by the time this video goes up, it releases today. Yeah, I'm just doing maths because I'm recording this on Saturday. And by the time I'm recording this, there are still some, this is still a pre-release version of the final game. But the developers told me that they are patching the game all the time, and indeed they are. I just received an update 5 minutes before this episode. And yeah, this is probably gonna be fixed, or maybe gonna be fixed. But something happened, and I had better find shelter before it strikes, whatever that is. It's probably a storm, though. It's probably a storm. We must hurry, we don't have much time. You start walking faster in the desperate search for a decent shelter, but you're far away from any building. Snow starts to fall on the ground, and in just a few minutes it becomes thicker and thicker. Your visibility drops down and you are barely able to spot what's a few yards from you. Okay, so that's bad. April! April, where are you? Jesus. April's voice is weak and distant. Oh man, that sound effect is so great. April's voice is weak and distant. You can barely understand what she says. I'm here! I'm coming! I just stumbled on the rock. Chief, I'm going to find her. I won't leave her alone in this storm. No, we can't split it up. We're all going to find her. That's not... No, take the others to safety. Just light a big fire and we'll find... No way, Carlos. Carlos starts running and disappears into the falling snow. God damn it. Okay, that's bad news. You keep walking, hoping to find some place where to stay, but your feet sink into the snow and each step is harder than the one before. You feel the cold wind on your face, and the snow is completely covering you. If you don't find a shelter, you'll die soon. Oh boy, this is a bad start for an episode. A sudden gust of wind throws you on the ground and you hit your head on something metallic. A piercing pain follows down all your head, and your sight fades for some seconds. Oh boy, that's gonna be a concussion for sure. Stand up, please, stand up. Don't die here. Eva is tugging you and you immediately recover your senses. Good. After some seconds, you finally manage to stand up again, but you're unable to see anyone. The group is completely scattered and you are alone with Eva. Oh boy. I'm glad you're okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay too. Did you see where the others were directed? No, I saw you falling on the ground and hitting something, so I came here to see if you were alright. Okay, come on, Eva, let's go find a safe place. Please hold my hand, I don't want to get lost in the storm. What? Why would I refuse that? It's not safe to hold each other's hand? What the hell? We're not crossing a swamp, we're crossing a snowstorm. Sure, give me your hand and let's go. Yeah, right there. You keep walking into when you finally... find a guardrail, and there's a badly damaged fence near it. Okay, let's so a guardrail is that a road? I guess yeah, let's follow the fence. Oh, maybe the guard. Now let's follow the fence because it's probably gonna lead to a house or something. Change your path and follow the fence. Yeah. You've all see? What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? That's my survival instincts right there. Nah, it's not. I'm crap at surviving. Never mind. Anyway, you follow you follow the fence, and after a while you spot a big wooden building. It isn't the best shelter on the world, but it's better than nothing. Yep, go into the building to protect yourself from the storm. That's our most important objective right now. You finally found a shelter. It's not a place where you could happily live, but having even a little protection from the furious storm is better than walking outside waiting to die of frostbite. The place is cold and you'll need a fire to survive long enough to see the storm fade away. Eva is shaking badly and barely able to speak. I am so cold. Okay, I could hug her or I could start a fire. Hugging is probably not gonna do much good in the long run, so let's start. Yeah, I'll start a fire as soon as possible. I do have weapons, I think. I hope, anyway. Let me find something to burn. I'll wait here. Just make it quick, please. Good. You start a warm campfire using the few useful items you find around. It will not last long, but it will be useful. It will hopefully last until the storm ends, allowing you to survive. You and Eva gathered around the small fire, craving for heat, while your entire body seems frozen to the bones. Some warmth finally starts to flow into your hands, and your muscles slowly stop trembling. Oh, good. The time passes and the storm finally ends, leaving behind itself a clear sky. I don't know why I stumbled on that. You feel the external temperature raising. Now you only need to find your companions. Only need to find my companions, oh, of course. Even doesn't seem too healthy, but at least she survived. She stands up and puts her backpack on. I'm ready to go. Let's find the others. You start gathering your things while you see a smoke column rising towards the sky. At least someone has survived. It takes a while to reach the place, but finally you see a big pyre burning in front of an isolated house. You see Demetra throwing some wood into the fire. I was waiting for you, glorious leader. So where are the others? Why are you alone? I don't know, my guidance. The storm scattered us like snowflakes. If you were lucky, they're alive and walking towards this fire. Well, I'm glad to see you alive. When I lost you in the storm, I feared the worst. And I'm glad to see you still walking on this frozen world too. You suddenly hear a distant scream and you focus on the sound. You clearly discern the word help. Did you hear that? Start running towards April's voice, and after a few seconds you're able to see what's the problem. A building collapsed and Carlos is trapped inside. Oh man, what the hell is that? Oh, that's creepy as... Oh man. What the... Okay, whatever. Thank God you're here. Carlos went inside to do a quick check in the place and and the damn roof collapsed on his head. You can hear Carlos' voice coming from the rubble. Fuck! 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 Oh yes, yes, it's fine to me. No. Are you hurt, Carlos? Am I hurt? A bloody roof fell on me. Of course I'm hurt. Of course. That's not. Oh man, he's mad. Let this one slide. You hear some noise and see you turn. And when you turn to find out where it is coming from, you see Mobolaji running towards you. What's happening here? Carlos is trapped below the rubble. This building looks old. It wasn't a smart idea to go into right after a storm. The snow's weight broke the roof. Thank God you have your brilliant mind to point out the obvious. Screw you, Carlos. I'm not the one who ignored reason to walk into a deadly trap. You're lucky to be alive. Please, guys, do not fight. We have to save him. Yeah. So, do you have any idea how to get him out without risks? Let's be careful. We need to act with light hand and patient caution. Man, she speaks weirdly. She wasn't kidding when I have noticed this before, but yeah, she wasn't kidding when people told her she was weird. She's not weird. She just speaks weird. Just completely different things. It's a speech, not her. That's weird. Anyway, we need to act with light hand and patient caution, or the entire building will collapse. We'll waste half a day just getting him out. Well, yeah. Help us instead of complaining. It won't melt to snow and let Carlos walk out of it. Fine, but don't expect me to be all smiles all the time. No, I'm not expecting that. You spend some time digging Carlos out while Mobolaji keeps complaining and April doesn't help the mood. After more than an hour, Carlos is finally free. Oh god, are you okay? Carlos limps to reach a rock and sits on it, holding his right leg with his hand. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, guys. Oh boy. So, what's with your leg? Is it broken? I hope not. It just hurts, but I don't think it will soon pass. But I think it will soon pass. Why the fuck did you enter in there? That was clearly dangerous. Shit! Look at all the wood. It's completely rotten. Shut up! We've been through worse places. I was just unlucky, that's all. Unlucky? You're an idiot. We were scattered around and you decided to rent it in there. That's just stupid. Go to hell. Do you think to be some sort of wise man? Yeah, that's... These guys, it's just stress. Well, I've been told that telling people to stay calm doesn't help, but I call that bullshit. Guys, stay calm. We can't fight amongst ourselves. Calm down! We need to rely on our brains to stay alive, not throw ourselves into danger like we did. It's easy to judge in hindsight, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you have a lot of mistakes on your conscience. Mobolaji is about to answer when he closes his eyes and slowly breathes. After a couple seconds, he opens his eyes again and walks away. Was that necessary? What? He did everything by himself. He just saved you. I told you not to enter, but sometimes you're just so stubborn. Could have stayed silent and just said thank you. He insulted me. He helped us dig you out of there, and you only reminded him of his dead family with your careless words. Yeah, she's right. I can't see any other reason behind his behavior. Whatever. What should I have done? I just listened to his insults with a smile on my face. Anything is better than starting a fight in these conditions. Let's go back to our belongings. Your group starts packing up, and in a few minutes you're ready to go. There's some tension in the air, but no one's arguing anymore. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're okay, it's fine, it's fine. It was just a random encounter. It just ran a random encounter. Okay, you finally reached the place where Robert sent you. There's a little house with smoke coming out of the chimney. Okay, let's be careful. We don't want the guy to think we are a threat. And what if he's the real threat? We will overcome him with our numbers, and then we will explain to him that we're not here to bring death. There's no need to be violent. We just need to tell him that we're here to ask some innocent questions. Some innocent questions that we're gonna say, ooh, he looks like a badass. He looks like a badass. Don't worry, if I thought you were a threat, I would already be gone. Startled, you run to find a tall man. You turn to find a tall man looking at you, not too far from your group. A fang, I suppose? Correct. There's only one man who knows where I live, so Robert sent you here. I trust Robert. He's a good guy and would never send a bunch of killers to my door. But I need to ask you something. Why did Robert entrust you with such confidential knowledge? We traveled together. He's an old friend of mine. Nice. That means I can trust you, at least a little. Now, will you tell me why you are here? Yeah, we're tracking some mercenaries and Robert said you would know more about them. Okay, but I need something more to go on. A lot of people can be described as mercenaries. Well, some of our friends were kidnapped by a group of 3 people. They had some incredibly high-tech equipment. 3 and well-equipped? Well, as far as I know, there's only one mercenary group that fits this description, the Wolfpack. They're skilled, armed, and dangerous. 3 years ago, they started hanging around with some high-tech equipment that I never seen before in my life. Fighting them is hard, but I could have something for you, something that will help you find them. In exchange for that, I need to ask you a favor. So, what does that mean? I have lived alone for the last 5 years. Partly because I was able to do so, and partly because people usually don't like me, but now it's different. My horse died because of a strange illness, and I can't survive on my own anymore. What I'm asking for is kindness. I want to travel with you, because without a horse, I will not survive for long alone. It's awesome. Man, that's great. You look like a badass, you are a loner, a survivor, you're just my kind of guy, man. You don't look like a heavy metal singer, but anyway, so you're just great. So, yeah, this is a good, no, yeah, I'm not, let's go with that, Do you trust people so easily to join them 5 minutes after meeting them? No. I usually don't trust anyone, but I have no choice, and being with Robert's friends is the safest choice for me right now. I know how to live on the white wasteland, and I will help you with all your mercenary issues. And most of all, alone, I can hope to survive for much longer. Yeah, it's like do or die for him. He can't, I mean, probably can't go alone. He probably can't even traverse the wasteland into the settlement that we've been to before. So, yeah. Well, we have a deal. It's good to hear it. Now let's talk about the Wolfpack and most importantly how to find them. 1 year ago I was at the junkyard and they were there dealing with a relic hunter that lives in the surrounding area. He likely knows more about them, but to find him we need to ask the trader at the junkyard. She knows him and she knows where to find him. I know, it's not that much, but it's a track and we should follow it. Eventually all the pieces will come together and we'll find the ones you were looking for. It sounds like we're going to travel all around the Vale. Huh. Well, it sounds like we know where to go. But, well, Fang, welcome to our family. Take the time you need to pack your stuff and then we'll head to the junkyard. Fang smiles slightly. Thank you. I will just take a couple of minutes. While Fang goes into his house, Jerome comes near you to talk. Well, I don't know how much we can trust him, but Robert's friends are usually decent people. I mean, just look at me. Would you deny that I am the best old prick you've ever met? Yes, you are. You're the best of this frozen world. You're goddamn right. Oh, man. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on him. Just be sure. After a few minutes, you see Fang coming out of the house. Smoke no longer billows from his chimney. Packed up and ready to go. Packed up and ready to go. Who the hell said that? Was that StarCraft? Anyway, Fang's house fades into the distance behind you, while all their companions get to know the new guy. So let's get to know him, actually. Let's speak with him. Fang nods at you. Is everything alright? So, what do you think about our rescue mission? The Wolfpack are hardened mercenaries. Won't be easy, not at all. They're skilled, lethal, and well equipped. We also don't know where they could be. But they are human after all. Shoot them and they will bleed. There are only 3 of them, so at least we have numbers on our side. We'll have to be careful, but if I thought this to be a suicide mission, I would never have joined you. Yep. So you were one of the Red Horsemen. How was that? Quite terrible. You can easily see that Fang doesn't like this topic. Okay, so maybe I'll tell you more in the future, but right now, I don't want to think about it. I know it's hard to trust me, but I'm a renegade of theirs. If I tell them nothing, they treat me like any other prisoner. If I tell them, they will slowly kill me. Robert knew about that, but also knew I'm trustworthy. I'm just asking to be judged for my actions, not my past. So what's your story? I'm not gonna judge you by your past. I'm gonna give you a chance. Because you kinda look like a cool guy. And I kinda look like that earring right there, but whatever. What's your story? What did you do before we met? Apparently, yeah, I was supposed to know about that red horseman stuff. It's nothing interesting, I can assure you. I am a nomad like you. I think you know about our life and what can happen. And are you hiding something, or are you simply reserved? Hiding? No, it's just that nothing really special happened to me. Just a plain, boring life. So yeah, that can be true. I bet your story has something interesting in it. Fine. But don't tell me I didn't warn you. I had a family once. I grew among them and they taught me pretty much everything I needed to survive. But things weren't meant to last, not for long. I didn't really like them. I always felt like a stranger, misplaced. I'm a loner, and they never respected that. They were irrational, aggressive, brutal, violent, and hard to tolerate. I had to leave them. I lived alone since that day. Well, not really alone. My horse was with me. But horses don't talk much. I spent some years on my own doing occasional jobs for people to get what I could, couldn't find around. Then my horse died. But you already know that, since that's the reason why I wanted to join you. I couldn't survive alone without a horse. That's everything I want to share about my life. I don't like to recall those memories. It's even worse to talk about them. Well, it's the same for me, and the accident that made me lose my memory. Well, nah, it's not the same for me. Not the same at all. I just lost my memory. Just wants to lose them. It's different. But anyway, I respect that. Don't worry. Fang smiles slightly. Good. You want to ask me something else? See you, Fang. See you later. See you, boss. Okay. I don't think time passes when I'm on this screen, which is a good thing. I think that it does pass when I click here, but anyway, let's look at our map. So I could go over there. So where the hell is that place that Fang told us about? It's down in here. No. I'm gonna go there and then back here and hope that I don't get caught by a snowstorm. Can I scavenge? Oh, I can scavenge. That's very cool. Okay, so I am a good scavenger. Oh boy, that is fantastic. Let's quickly scavenge the area. It takes up to 2 hours. The path ahead of you is collapsed and it could be dangerous to proceed. Okay, so I could walk away, use a rope. Try to climb your way to the upper floor. Let's use a rope. What the hell is that? Is that a grappling hook? Awesome. No, let's use a rope because I have a rope. You managed to reach the upper floor. Oh, what? The building is collapsing. You have to get out as fast as you can. Okay, that was bad. Protect yourself. Yeah, let's help our companions getting out of the building. You managed to get out without getting wounded. Good. So I get 3 fuel, 3 ammo, and some of these. What's that? Is that a Nokia 3310? I had one of those. It is a Nokia 3310. I guess it could be a 3330. But, you know, I guess the only difference between all of those... Well, yeah, these are indestructible. These are the just, you know how that is. But anyway, let's go over here, because I think there's something over there. During your travels, you meet a group of peaceful travelers. They tell you that they're low on food, and they're willing to trade bullets or medicine for it. Okay, so... Is that a good deal? It isn't... So, wait. Yeah, let's go with that. But I need to go... Yeah, food is getting lower and lower. So I want to hunt as soon as possible. But I'd rather buy it. Apparently... No, I have plenty of food. What happened there? What exactly was that? I don't know. It's quite late and you're all ready to go to sleep when you see April coming to you. Hey, I'd like to talk with you for a minute. It's about my husband. So, what's up? Well, I don't actually have much to say. It's just that I know Carlos. I know him very well and I love him. But I am not a fool. I can see how he can be annoying, always trying to have the last word in any discussion. Give him a chance, I beg you. Try to see beyond his sarcasm and his stubbornness. He can be quite a pleasant and sensible person. Sure. So, what about the others? Will you talk with them too? I hope that won't be necessary, but if needed, I'll try to speak with them too. Don't worry, I'll do that. Just remember that he's a much more tolerant and respectful man than he seems. I think he already likes you, at least a little. He won't admit to that, not so soon, but if we are alive, it's thanks to you and he knows that. Well, I think I'm done. Good night, and thank you for listening. She smiles and walks away. You enter your tent and go to sleep. Okay, it's fine. Let's scavenge this little place over here as well. Let's risk it, because I am good at this stuff. Multiple spiderwebs block your path. Okay, I could use some fuel. I don't have much. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I don't like this proposition. But let's light a fire to burn the webs and proceed past them. You burn the webs and proceed across the corridor. And I find, what's that? What the hell is that? Why can't I see what that is? Looks like, well, let me see. It looks like a medicine pouch. Or maybe a repair kit. It does look like something like that. What the hell is that thing over there? I can't tell. Take everything. We'll check our inventory. So that's my diary. So Fang says that you may discover more about the wolf pack. Excuse me, you got a hiccup right there. Excuse me. Searching for a relic hunter that sometimes visits the junkyard. You have to visit to find a church near the wind tower and retrieve. Yeah, that's fine. It's my quests. But this thing, what the hell's that? So this is a small device. I know what that small device is. And this is a sewing kit. Yeah, I knew it. It was a repair kit. And this is just all the other stuff. Let me equip myself with what I have around. I could take another pistol though. Hunting rifle, let's go with that. No, I need to remove it. And what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Incendiary grenade. It's just a bug, I guess. Let's use this bow as well, and we're good. We're good to go. Let's keep going towards that church over there. Let me just... Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's plenty of stuff to scavenge. This is a very good thing. I like scavenging. I am a very big fan of scavenging. The ancient church is not hard to spot since it's probably the most beautiful building you ever saw, despite the damages of time. It does look like a very beautiful church. Gothic, probably. This spiky towers, I don't know. Is this in Russia or something? Because it does look, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, this church was a holy place. Let's hope that people have shown a little respect to the house of our Lord. Yeah, because we're sure about to not show any respect. They can't respect other people. How do you expect them to respect beauty and holiness? There are some really religious people, you know. Yeah, I met a lot of them. A big wooden door stands in front of you, slightly open, but nothing but silence comes from the inside. Yep, let's proceed inside the church, because that's my only choice. Oh man. You go through the doors, then you start to smell the scent of rotten meat. Despite the chaos, the church is still quite beautiful, and its colorful windows allow some light to enter inside the building. This place smells like dead animals. And I'm afraid we'll soon discover why. Jerome looks around for a moment. Did you hear that too? The place seems safe and silent, but the lighting is poor and you can't really see if there's something dangerous ahead of you. Let's try and make some noise to see if something happens. You start beating on the ground with a stick. After some seconds you hear some faint noises coming from the darkest depths of the church. You are unable to see anything. I bet most nomad families died because of something evil hiding in the darkness. Okay, so, well, whatever it is, it's not that angry at us for making some noise. Let's risk it. So look around you and inspect the seats, searching for anything dangerous. You take a closer look at all the seats near you. A lot of bones are scattered around. Most of them really seem really old. But you are unable to see anything that looks human. There are bones everywhere. Let's take what we need and leave as fast as we can. Yeah, let's go ahead. You start to walk toward the pedestal, but you hear some strange noises again. This time everyone hears them, and it becomes clear that there's something bigger than a rat inside the church. After a couple of seconds, everything is calm again. You look into the darker areas trying to discover the source of the mysterious noise, but you are unable to spot anything. What? Did you hear that? That sounded like something big. Big and hungry. Keep your weapons ready. There could be a mutant around here. A mutant? You didn't tell me there would be mutants in this game? No, I'm not. No. Why the? Okay, you turn your attention back to the pedestal, and what you see is somehow strange. There are various objects on the pedestal, and they seem to have been used recently. Holy shit! The strange what the hell was that? The strange composition is mostly made of what you are searching for, but you're about to touch a beautiful decorated Bible. You hear some monstrous growls coming from the darkness. Oh no! What the hell is that thing? Okay, Dimitra throws a torch into the darkness and you spot something horrible. 3 mutants are looking at you with an expression of pure rage, and you can see more of them moving in the darkness. It's hard to tell how many they are, but there's at least a dozen of beasts lurking in the darkness. The main path leading out of the church is blocked. Okay, so we're about... What are they? God-worshipping mutants? Why do they care about the crosses? Oh, if that's the case, maybe I can appease to them. This place was built to impress people with the power of God. And they are more human than you think. The mutants are not attacking you. Okay, that's good. They just keep making inhuman sounds, looking at you as if threatening you to leave the objects untouched. Okay, so yeah. Why, what? What? So, let's look at this objectively. I could run away. I could throw an explosive. I can run away, but the place is... Isn't the exit blocked? I could fight the mutants, but they were probably gonna kick my ass. Yeah. I don't know. Let's grab your gun. Let's grab the gun and start shooting at the mutants. It's probably gonna backfire on us. You start. Yeah. Yep. You start shooting. The mutants seem scared by gunshots at first, but then rapidly charge at your party. Okay. Then we're back to the combat dialogue. The mutants in the church attack you to protect their treasures. Okay. Let's engage the enemy. Why don't I have... Okay, this is gonna be bad for us. Let's engage the enemy in melee fight. Their morale is dwindling, which is a good thing. They receive minus 28 HP and minus 6 morale bonus. I receive minus 9 HP. The 2 mutants are right ahead of you, eager to kill you. Boy, they are hideous. Use your bow to take them down. Could use that. Yeah, let's see what that does. Your arrows misses. Come on, the enemy lands far away from your target. Okay, let's engage in melee. I don't know why the balance is like that. I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're losing morale though. Okay, let's use the arrows. God damn it! Fight again. Okay, this seems to be. Let's use. Yeah, shoot at. Okay, what? You see a companion getting attacked by a mutant. Shoot at will to defend your companion. That's a bit risky. Yeah, let's do that. You successfully shoot your enemy down. Very good. Very good. Their morale is breaking though. Let's engage them again. Yeah, their morale is broken now, so they should run away, hopefully. Enemies run away from you. The fight is over. Man, okay. The few mutant survivors run away and you're finally able to take the sacred objects without anyone disturbing you. Let's explore the inner rooms though. You open a small door and start walking through a dark corridor. You see many rooms, but there's nothing useful in them. At last you find a solid door, but it's locked. Let's start breaking the wall with your tools and let's get inside. Breaking through the wall takes a lot of time, but you eventually manage to open the passage to go inside the room. You find a strange scene inside. There are old skeletons in ragged clothing, clearly the remains of ancient people. One of them seems to be the corpse of a priest, and near the body you find some other valuable sacred objects and a diary. Cool, cool, cool. You take the stuff and walk away. Let's leave. The mutants didn't come back and you are free to leave the place without any risk. Okay. That was a bit inhuman of us, if I'm honest, but, well, I guess we had to make a choice, and I can't say I would do this if I were in this situation, but this is a role-playing game, so I'm role-playing a guy who is more interested about what our party, about not our party, about the chances of survival in the wall. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I'm Colonel RPG and this has been ICY. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!